Namaskar. Welcome to our show Real Talk by Ashok. Today I will discuss on the new controversy raised in the Indian Parliament yesterday, started by the Prime Minister Modi on Vande Mataram. People have discussed various aspects of the song, the piece of poetry. I will discuss another aspect, and I will say why some political forces have raised this issue now and how do they benefit. So I will talk about the great respectable poet and author Bankim Chatterjee. Bankim Chatterjee was born in a Kulin upper caste Bengali Brahmin family. He was brought up in a typical Brahminic culture where all the rituals were maintained as per the standard prescribed, and everything was Brahminically pure. Even his own life, he was in job as a deputy magistrate. Wherever he went with his own cook. He never ate outside and he never ate in public. He maintained purity of his food and water. Typically Brahminic, his personal life. And let's see his book, his mind, his personality, his philosophy is seen from his books. His book Krishna Charitra, written in 1886, and Dharma Tattva, written in 1888. He talked of caste system. He talked of caste system like that it's the qualities, guna, and the karma, actions, described in Gita as the rational and scientific principle of living. He didn't deny caste system, Varnashram. He said that the wrong things, the excesses carried out in the Varnashram, like untouchability and denouncing them to read, it's bad. But Varnashram per se is essential. He, in his books, yes, it's very clear. He mentioned that the lower caste people should be allowed to read. Yes, like many other reformers of his time, Dayananda Saraswati, Raja Rammohn Roy. But he qualified it saying that they should not be allowed to read Vedas. And in Anandamath, written in 1882, he portrayed Brahmins as the natural leaders of the Hindu society. And he said, Hindu society must accept leadership of Brahmins and Kshatriyas. And in his book he writes that because the Kshatriyas have failed to protect the society, that become weak and mild, external forces took over this Hindu Rashtra. And hence he talked of Hindus, people born in Hindu families must lead the society for its change. he never talked of demolition of caste like Mahatma Phule or Ambedkar or even Vivekanand, Swami Vivekanand. He denounced Brahmo Samajis. Yes, because the Brahmo Samajis were talking of intercaste marriage and they were eating with other castes in public. Bankim Chatterjee denounced it. He condemned it in his works, in his writings, and in his personal life. He never ate outside. And he said this Varnasrama and the hierarchy is natural and a divine order. Please see, natural and a divine order. It's almost like Manu, who gave caste system, the Varnasrama, the divine authority. That's the divine order. And in his book, he says, the motherland, the Hindu motherland will be like Jagadhatri, then like presently like Kali, and finally like Durga. Very clearly. 3 goddesses. And the divine physician in the book, Anandamath, who is perhaps he imagined himself as the physician. He talked of India needs Brahminical theocracy. I repeat, the divine saying here is India needs Brahminical theocracy. So, those people who want this thought of dominance by the upper caste and marginalization of the lower caste people want to promote, want to make Bankim Chatterjee the new hero. Later on, they will talk about his life and his philosophy. Bringing in Vande Mataram is just the beginning. And people must think for the future. Because politicians, those who just want to rule without a philosophy or a vision, are just petty people. They have their own agenda to control the masses. So, people who can think must think why this controversy is being raised around. And I clearly say, because they want to find a new justification for the Varnashram, for dominance of the upper caste. Yes. And if you like my show, please share it with others. Please like it and share more and more, because it's needed. Thank you.